Here's the first item on the agenda. It allows the city of Carlsbad Parks employees to remove a big tree near the sidewalk at 2345 Oak Avenue. Here's the park supervisor to describe the problem and explain why the Parks Department thinks the tree should be removed.
This tree is very old and very large. Its roots have spread so much it is breaking up the concrete on the sidewalk. This tree is very... If we don't cut down the tree, the sidewalk will crack more and more. Someone walking on the sidewalk could trip and fall.
City Council member have a few questions to ask staff. Council member number 1, Kyan, what is your question, please?
This is a question for the park supervisor. Have anyone fallen yet?
Not that we know of.
Council member number 2, RJ, what is your question, please?
I would like to ask the attorney a question. If someone fell on the crack on the sidewalk and broke their leg, could they sue the city? Yes, since the tree belongs to the city and the tree is on a public right-of-way, the city could be sued for a lot of money. I believe the city manager remembers that happening once.
Yes, that happened many years ago. 2 children were biking on the sidewalk when an old tree caused the concrete to break up. One of the children fell off her bike and broke her arm. Her parents sued the city for medical costs. They won the lawsuit.
Council member number 3, Emily, what is your question, please?
I worry about this issue. I don't want someone to sue the city. Even more important, I don't want anyone to get hurt.
Council member number 4, Sam, what would you like to say?
I agree. What if a mother walking her baby in a stroller hit that part of the sidewalk? The baby could be badly injured.
I have a question for the park supervisor. It seems like cutting down a tree is an extreme solution. Is that our only option?
I will ask the staff supervisors to answer that question.
As a certified arborist, I'm an expert on trees. I've examined this tree very carefully. Although the tree is very old and very beautiful, I believe that its root structure is dangerous. Even if we cut some of the branches, the roots will continue to grow and spread.
Thank you. To help guide us in the making a decision about the tree, the City Council asks Parks and Rec Commissions to look into the matter. The Commission prepared a report. I would like the Commission chairperson to tell what they found.
The members of our commission looked at the tree and the sidewalk. We talked to the park supervisor and staff. We reviewed what other cities have done about this problem. We recommend that our city cut down the tree. It's not dangerous yet, but it could be in the future.
Thank you. Have any people come to this meeting to speak about the tree issue?
Yes, people on both sides of the issue have filled out requests to speak forms. The first group to speak is the Lopez family.
So Lopez family, you're going to go ahead and stand up now, and you're going to line up right behind Isabella at the microphone. And then after you speak, watch this. You're going to follow around in front like this, and you're going to go right back to the seat that you get. It's in there, okay?
We are the
You need to be in line in order while you're speaking, okay? So you step over this way, Tom. Naomi and you're last. So can you get in your order, please? Okay.
We are the Lopez family. We live at 2345 Oak Avenue in the house by the tree. We love the tree. It gives us shade in the summer. We enjoy looking at it from our window. We walk on that part of the sidewalk all the time and we don't think it's dangerous.
You just have to be careful and watch where you're going.
We are always careful when we ride bike past the tree.
We think the tree is very beautiful.
Yes, and it's a very old tree.
I would feel very sad if the tree was cut down.
So would I.
That's why the Lopez family believes you should save the tree.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Is there anyone else who's requested to speak?
Yes, the Johnson family has also filled out a request to speak form.
The Johnson family, you're going to line up your speaking now. In order, please, let's start speaking now. In order, please.
We are the Lopez family. We live at 2343 Oak Avenue, across the street from the tree.
We agree with our neighbors, the Lopez family, that the tree is beautiful.
But we think the
tree situation is dangerous. We think the tree will get even more dangerous as time goes by and the crack on the sidewalk gets bigger and bigger.
We like to skateboard on that sidewalk with our friends. Even though we wear our helmets and safety gear, if someone hits that crack, they could get hurt. We don't want that to happen.
Our family would feel awful if someone got hurt.
And we would not like if the city were sued.
If the city were sued, it might lose money. It could otherwise spend fixing streets and building parks.
We love trees, and we also love planks. And we really want people to be safe. That's why the Johnson family believes you should cut down the trees.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Before we vote, I would like to say that all of us on council believe that trees add to the beauty of Carlsbad. We do not want to cut down a tree unless it's absolutely necessary. Yesterday afternoon, I took a walk down Oak Avenue to look at the tree. It is a beautiful tree, but I believe the situation is dangerous.
I too took a good look at the tree. In my opinion, the crack on the sidewalk is not very big and does not pose a serious danger. I think we should wait a few years before making a decision to cut down this tree.
I would like to ask the Parks of Recreation Commission chairperson how old the tree is.
We believe the tree is one of the oldest trees in Carlsbad. It is at least 67 years old.
Wow, Carlsbad has been a city for more than 60 years, since 1952. So the tree is older than the city of Carlsbad. Maybe we should not cut it down until we investigate other ways of making the sidewalk safe.
It is a shame to cut down an old and beautiful tree that is part of our city's past. But public safety is also important.
It is time to call for a vote.
I make a motion to cut down the tree at 2345 Oak Avenue.
I second the motion.
Okay, before we take a vote, before we vote on the issue itself, remember, up on the council, all the people who have said that they like to keep the tree because it's beautiful, and the people who say they need to cut it down because it's not safe. So you think about those two things, but also maybe you want to think about there might be some way to agree on something in the middle, okay? So before you take your votes, remember you're voting for the whole city of Carlsbad, okay? Okay, go ahead with your vote.
All in favor of cutting down the tree? All in favor of not cutting down the tree?
If the motion passes, the vote is 3 for cutting down the tree, 2 against cutting down the tree. The motion passes by a 3-2 vote. The tree at 2345 Oak Avenue will be cut down.
Okay, just to ask you, why, the ones who voted to cut the tree down, what was the reason after you listened to all of the facts? What was your reason for cutting down the tree, Sam?
My reason was because they could, if someone sued the city, then they would lose more money that they could otherwise be fixing stuff. If they didn't get sued, they could still have that money and they could fix the sidewalk, maybe not even cut down the tree, and So it's not good to be sued when you still have a lot of money.
Okay. And was it RJ that you voted to cut it down?
Yes.
And was
I wanted to cut it down because the people that live near the tree know to be careful around that area, but the people that don't live near the tree might not know to be careful around that area, so they could get.
And who else? Was it Nate? Did you vote to cut it down?
I
Oh,
Only city council.
Kyan.
And safety is more important than saving a tree.
Okay. And those that voted to save the tree?
I think there are other ways that we could fix the sidewalk other than cut the tree down and then fix the sidewalk.
Okay.
I think if we cut down the tree, the roots will still be there. The sidewalk will still be broken. But if we don't cut down the tree, it will still be there. So on both sides, we can't basically fix the sidewalk.
That's a good point. You all have good points, but you all listen to each other, right? And you all listen to everybody that had presentations. So that's really important. Anybody have anything else they want to say about being a council member? All good? Okay, you guys, that was wonderful. You were great with the microphones. You were great with